Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
What's going on, Westerly? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners, Verizon authorized retailer. And right now is the best time to come on in and get a brand new phone. We are offering our hottest new 5G phones, the iPhone 15, the S24 Pixel 8 for free with a trade-in. And the best part is 5G is finally coming down here to Westerly and the surrounding areas. So make sure you're on the best network and get it for free when you're on the right plan. Come see us at 224 Post Road.
The Thirsty Beaver Hometown Pub and Grub in Dunn's Corners is your ultimate destination for refreshing drinks, delectable dishes, and memorable moments with family and friends. Enjoy live music, DJ trivia every Wednesday night, and we're now the official spot to come watch and root for your favorite Westerly High School sports teams. The Thirsty Beaver, located at 265 Post Road, Spindrift Village, Westerly.
Hey guys, Paul at Surf Cantina. I'm hanging out in our game room, which is available for rent. We are currently booking our graduation parties. Feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to get you started.
Hello one, hello all, and we are back live at Sal or Jerry's Field for another Final Four matchup, folks. The boys Bulldogs lacrosse squad just punched their ticket to the 2024 state championship at Brown University, and now the girls, the Lady Bulldogs I should say, are ready to punch theirs, looking to punch theirs after a perfect season. The girls will shortly take the field. Their opponent, Mount St. Charles. I am the voice, Greg Morano. We have DJ Gadget behind the lens for us here today on this doubleheader. And producers, owners, Ben Barber and Dave DeAngelis. We also have Lisa somewhere else today, but put together we are 3-2-1 Westerly. And we're bringing it to you, folks.
Well, Lisa was with you at Similori Field just a little bit ago. And also Juliana.
Yes.
And Juliana ending out her job as an intern with us here in her spring season. And congratulations to her. Her last day of school is this week, and she'll be graduating in a couple weeks
She put
over
in
there on
hours. She put in
Jerry Field.
hours.
Oh, she was fantastic.
She put in hours that when a senior probably wanted to do other things, she came in and showed up. I definitely took notice of that.
Absolutely.
And, it was a great poll, and I hope that whole program continues, really. Here we go. We are live, folks. And very similar to the boys' side of things. If you look at the standings, you got the girls who are 14-0 in the league. You got Narragansett, conversely from the boys, who are 12-2. And then this is the third place squad, Mount St. Charles Academy. Supposedly, from what I heard, the writing was on the wall for the Bulldogs to see the Narragansett Mariners in the state championship. But first, you got to do it on the field. Bottom line, Mount St. Charles was a great season. They only had 4 losses. They were 11-4. So that being said, I'm expecting a good game here. This is a girls' team that has played on another level very often. So it'll be interesting to see what goes down today. And loose and scooped here. No room inside, no movement inside. And they're looking for something, and the defense converges here. And it is picked up and on the move for the first time, the Bulldogs. Pass to the middle. On the fly, still with it. And loses it at the end there. Goalie ends up with it on a soft shot on goal.
And this is a rematch of senior night, I believe, here at Sal Jerry Field for the Bulldogs, where the Bengals came in here. We unfortunately were unable to put out that game. Just to, clarify. Let me just talk about the elephant in the room. I know that we've had some people ask us about this. I've tried to respond to everybody. That game, we have the footage of it. Unfortunately, because of a camera malfunction, that footage has no audio.
Oh my gosh, did that go? It did. That crossed the line. And the deflection trickles past the diving goalie of Mount St. Charles, and the Bulldogs are on the board 1-0. That was a close one, but definitely in.
That was one of the, we are
probably Anna Seltzer.
So by someone, probably Anna Seltzer. That is funny. And you know what? I tried to use blue. And on my notes, and guessing the only blue I highlighted was Hannah Seltzer, which completely blacked out the information. But I know that she's got 50. She had 50 goals on the nose here going into this thing. And obviously Casey Massera with 83. Nora Zerberini Jr., she's going to be all-state quality, if not this year, next year. 20 goals. She's been doing it since she was a freshman. And but it's about this year for this team. I mean, they've been like harmony in motion. Smooth. They're faster. Their defense is really challenged. We'll see here. All the way through. And believe it or not, it took me a couple seconds to determine without asking which team was wearing what. But once the Bulldogs started running, we're in white.
We're in white. We're always in white at home for this, right?
Yeah. Well, normally a team at home always does white, but our teams sometimes get creatively annoying. But the football team, actually, when Coach Miranda had the football team, he did a great job of I don't know what she's saying, getting sponsorship money for the team. That team had like 4 different uniforms, no joke. They had big poles on each side of the field. They had digital play clocks in college. It was crazy, yeah. And the whistle. Bulldogs will have that advantage set up, it looks like.
Hannah Seltzer almost got another one there.
Yeah, I literally can't tell numbers here. I don't know. I mean, I got my glasses. I see the game fine, but that I'm taking care of too. Usually this is where the Speedos, Sid Haig gets involved in.
Sid Haig, fastest kid alive.
Holy smokes. at track this weekend. She'll be at the, what you said, one of the things you said, the championships. I really think I saw an article that she committed to running. Just like that. She was so good that, and she had never done it formally. But that just shows you. Really does. It's crazy. We have a whistle here, and no one was moving, so that's good. Bulldogs up 1-0. Winner goes to the state championship, folks. A little bit of a slow start to this one. Narragansett hasn't been able to get too much for shots on goal. The Bulldogs have been on the attack, and the whistles are starting to pick up here. It'll be a slow dope. That didn't count either. Let's redo it. Everybody get just right. And on the move they go. Are you kidding me? Another whistle every 10 yards. Tough to get a flow here, folks. I'm doing my best. All right, she's gained about 15, 20 yards without a whistle. There we go. All right. That is the fifth on one trip down the field. And they've kept the ball, so I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Now, Greg, I want to say we just got news right now that the official place to watch Westerly High School sports all season long, the Thirsty Beaver, has agreed. Officially, we are ready to hopefully announce this officially in the next day or so, to become next year the official place also to watch Chariho High School sports.
Heck yeah.
So thank you to the Thirsty Beaver for being the first sponsor of what I'm sure will be many to jump on the board and help with the expansion north so that we can cover even more high school sports games.
Absolutely.
And as somebody who grew up in Chariho, going to Dunn's Corners for dinner was something that we did very often. So I spent many times at WB Cody's after games and things like that.
I loved Cody's. I miss it so much. And then Mount St. Charles trying to get a shot off, but the defense is the whistles. I don't know what to do with myself. They're frustrating. This one possession, this one trip down is 7 now. I'm keeping track. And they're going to get another shot here. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, they converge so well. It's not a clean shot. Conversely, that one is. And a nice save from about a foot away. So the Bulldogs got to get in action here. And they are on the move. Look at the speed. Two defenders, flips it forward. Got it. Let's see, moving back. Waiting, no. On the move they go.
And you can tell this is the playoffs because with 7 minutes now elapsed, it's only a 1-0 game. And we've seen games here at Sal Algieri Field where these girls.
Coming. Oh my gosh, that whistle. I'm having a nightmare.
Well, I was just going to say, as we almost got it right there, we've seen these games where it's 5-0 in the first 2 minutes. So it's, hats off to St. Mary's Bayview right now and the Bengals defense for being able to for being able to hold the Bulldogs in check so far with their high-powered offense. Like you said, overall, and there's one right there.
There you go, bang, 2 on the board. Right from the middle, the answer for the Bulldogs, boys, is Luzzy and crew, and Fazara in the middle there. Get it to them. Their defense is just absurd, and it's the same deal with the girls. Their defense is just absurd, and obviously they have Hannah Seltzer, they have Casey Macera, they have so many players that had, and they have Zimmerini, I'll say, now she's all the way up to a junior, which is hard to believe because I've been watching her since a freshman, just dominate. And they have so many players at every level that it's going to be tough. It's really, I don't remember seeing Narragansett. I really don't recall them in particular. And that looks like it's who it's going to be. Yeah, it is. Looks like
so Macera, Casey Macera and Hannah Seltzer have over 130 goals by themselves on the season.
And that's like who, Morissette and maybe, what's his name? Williams had a great day earlier today. He must have ended up with 5-6 goals. Probably 5. Yeah, no, it's a similar scenario. It's an angry. Oh man, that was the last game that they ended up
Narragansett
playing
was
a
the makeup
scrimmage.
game. Yep,
Yeah,
Narragansett
they
was the
didn't want
makeup
to play
game.
each other because they didn't want to show each other anything. Yep, that's what it is because they expected to play them in the title game. Got that right from the horse's mouth. I don't know why is it a horse? They say.
I don't know.
I mean, really. Bulldogs on offense. And a little collision there. And I think the whistle was before that, actually. So, definitely needs the game to get the flow of. But beautiful night. Playoff game. Fact of the matter is, Sal Algieri Field will now go quiet for the season. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's some track going on or whatever. But as far as official league play, and the jump shot is blocked
There's
by
no
Mount St.
track.
Charles.
No. Track Wednesday, tomorrow morning. Track's state championships are happening at Conley Stadium. So track and field is also done for the season.
Yeah, so Sal Algieri Field takes it, and they get it this time. A mirror shot from the middle. Bulldogs get 3 minutes to go in quarter number 1. And I don't know, it's they're moving pretty smooth, these young women. I'll tell you right now, they do. They are. They're at an elite level, and it's going to take something. It really is. And the boys are at an excellent level. But so is Smithfield. And Narragansett, if they win this game, is going to have to do something. But Narragansett's number 2 seed, so it's supposed to be 1 and 2, so they say. Bulldog victory today will make it that case.
But as
they play that one. Go ahead.
But as we say, that's why we play the game, right?
Heck yeah. I mean, I've seen some funny stuff. And that is also at Brown University.
And that was Hannah Seltzer with another goal right there, by the way. According to the announcer.
Yeah, he's going to review. So they're playing on the 2nd if they win. And the crowd is alive and pleased. I'll tell you what, though, these whistles are not. There's a lot of them. I stopped counting. And
that was Riley Peliquin with the ball.
I can't even tell if they're live. They're live now. It makes a move in the middle here. And the offense will reset. 3-0 early. 2 minutes in the first to go. These girls run well. They run plays well. You will look at a streak up in those spin move. And listen.
This is our 4th of 4 playoff games today. The first 3 teams all successful. The Bulldogs baseball team won their game against Burrville, the Broncos, at Semilore Field. You can hear that called by the voice.
Emma Caracciolo, tell them about Emma.
And then Emma Caracciolo, late inning heroics, once again to tie the game. Very similar to the way that she did. Home run in the bottom of the 6th inning, and then the Bulldogs would end up going on later in that inning to score the game-winning run.
She's unbelievable. Her ego was in check. She's got a great personality, and she's been doing that since she got on the field as a freshman. I think she's going to Endicott or something. It was undecided, and I'm all about it. If you don't feel like playing, no play. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not one of those everybody needs to play, but if she does, what a diamond in the rough they are getting if she decides to walk on the softball field there and play. She's really good at first base as well, but she's good at doing a lot of other things than just hit home runs, although she hits bombs when they need them under pressure, even on 0-2 counts. But she goes to right field. She goes to right center all the time. So she hits where the pitch is at.
She scored She scored 2 of the Bulldogs' 4 runs in that game. She walked to lead off the 2nd inning, and ended up scoring on a double. So she scored 2 of the 4 runs in the game. One of them, of course, being the 6th inning home run. And then, of course, our 3rd game that we covered, boys lacrosse, just a little bit ago here on Sal Algieri Field. They walked away with a decisive 14-6 victory over the Narragansett Mariners, and they will be heading to the championship game on Sunday. So
I want to get some of them on the show and get them fired up. So on the board is Mount St. Charles for the first time, 3-1.
that would be St. Mary's.
St. Mount, whatever. What are we playing here?
St. Mary's
Mount
Bayview.
Number 7.
The Bengals.
Casey.
Okay.
We are, Dave, that's correct, right? St. Mary's Bengals,
Yeah, probably.
Bayview Bengals.
All right, so I'm not going to have their names.
That's all right.
Got all
We
sorts
can't.
of stuff.
We can't see. We can't see the. So okay, another thing. I told
wow.
DJ Gadget. DJ Gadget is a wonderful, wonderful person doing the camera work here for us at Sal Jerry Field tonight. I specifically told her, don't try to zoom in and zoom out. You're going to lose the ball. You've never done this before. You're doing us a favor so that we could get all 4 games done in the same day. Just go left to right. So the reason that we're not zooming in more than we normally would.
We'll need to. I like I told him before, the only game, not football, obviously, but a lot of lacrosse and a lot more of baseball and softball. Once you get that ball into the outfield, softball's a little bit easier, but baseball certainly. I call based on the players' reaction to the play, and that'll do it. Quarter number 1, I do believe, is in the book. Folks, Bulldogs 3, Bengals 1. We got a game. Winner punches a ticket to the state championship, and I think we're going to take a quick break.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
And welcome back, folks. Just a few seconds away from quarter number 2 here at Sal Jerry Field. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside DJ Gadget behind the lens for us, our guest, and we want to thank her very much. And we got Lisa behind the lens elsewhere. We got Juliana, who was our intern, who's graduating in a day or so, and congratulations and good luck. And we got 2 producer owners, Ben Barber and Dave DeAngelis. That crew together. 3-2-1 Westerly is what you got here, bringing it to you. And the ladies are they're playing a smooth game, but it's 3-1. I think it's a little way too close for comfort, and I bet you that's kind of what the coach said earlier today. The boys team punched their ticket. They played a nice game, and they knocked Narragansett out, and they move on in, and we're waiting for essentially Smithfield to take care of business on Wednesday night. And then that will be a rematch from last year, and it's been kind of building all year long. It's on the boys' side, and on the girls' side, it's Narragansett and Westerly that were picked prior to the playoffs. They're the 1 and 2 seed, and we'll see how it all pans out. Bulldogs in white, and we've decided it's St. Mary's, Bayview, and blue this quarter.
Yes, we absolutely. This has been a fun day. I mean, it's been a long day, Greg, but it's been a fun day calling 4 games. Well, each of us calling 3 games. And I got to be honest, I was lost in the softball booth without you. Luckily, Coach Miranda was there sitting next to me, helping me and laughing at me all the way through.
Bulldogs on the move, always looking for the middle there, and they'll settle on their offense for one of the first times today. This is a Bulldog team that excels on both ends. Like they run a great offense, and defensively, forget it. They've been working together forever, just like Coach Lumpy's softball team. This particular team has been growing this year, and the word on the streets is that they're playing Pontiganset next, and I don't understand how a second-place team would have to play Pontiganset. Pontiganset is the only team that beat the Bulldogs in the division championship, the regular season. So I don't see how the Bulldogs would have to face that high of a seed this early. That would be a terrible draw. However, they're very creative how they run their playoff system. So we'll see. In that time, the Bulldogs scored. And it is now 4-1 here.
And that was a quick score to start off the second quarter here, and that is more of the electricity and the speed, the kinetic energy that these girls bring to the lacrosse field every day here. They like to move. They like to move fast. They like to, as we talked about, a lot of members of their defense, a lot of the people on this team were members of the state champion soccer team back in the fall.
Yeah, it seems so long ago, but let me tell you, you'll remember. And you're right, these girls have a chance to win two in a year, two different sports in a year. How crazy is that? I don't even think about that. They could win back-to-back and two different state championships alone in their senior year. And I don't know what the track players are there. They're winning stuff over there. It really is crazy, and I'm telling you right now, the crew coming up for the next 3 years, easy, 4 years even, 5 even, I'll go back. So I'm thinking back how old these people are. Every year, and I'm telling you, in every sport. And that's where track teams are developed from, team players in other sports. But the teams are excelling. The middle school won today at Semifinal Field by a score of 4-0. So they, I do believe, are headed to the state championship. Every team we're talking about.
Every team we're talking about is on Thursday this week, while we are covering baseball at Similori for a home game.
And almost scored off the post.
Nice save there. While we are covering at Similori tomorrow, or Thursday rather, the Bulldogs volleyball team will be playing their quarterfinal playoff game against Lincoln in Lincoln. So we will be watching that game and giving you some updates while Greg is at Similori. And we'll do our best to update you on both of those games at the same time.
And the Bulldogs' defensive speed just is crazy. Right now, there's no room on offense for Bayview. And we'll see. But I haven't seen many clean shots get off yet. But that being said, the Bulldogs with an excellent goalie on their team. Casey Cushing, I don't know what she's doing next year. But yeah, going back to the levels of these athletes coming through, it's great because I work with Pee Wee football and I'm starting to pay attention to Little League a little bit more. And with a vehicle, I'll be able to more often. But you get the opportunity to see a lot of this younger talent, and now they're getting exposure as well. And the shot on goal, that one sink through, it did. So we got a 4-2 ball game. 1-for-1 every now so far here. We got 9:04 to go. Quarter number 2. A ticket to the championship, folks, and it's happened before. I mean, a 1 seed plays a 2 seed less often than they do play another when there's an upset. It rarely works out the way it's seeded out in sports, and the Bulldogs need that to be the case. They need to win the game here and hold their 1 seed. Otherwise, the Bengals sneak in as a spoiler, and I've seen it in many sports. Probably been a part of it or been snug up on. No, I don't think that happened. First-year coach, Amato and staff has been beyond welcoming. Honestly, it makes you root even harder. Really, the guy I don't know if he implemented a totally new system or what he did, but he got these girls to buy in and to get better as the year went on and to play as a team. And he gave them a lot of freedom. And what a job for a first year coach.
Yep.
That's not easy with a school with expectations like us.
And these girls are motivated. They've been motivated all season long. We literally, this is the closest game I've seen all year long for girls lacrosse. It's been, I mean, I've seen games where we, did our intro, and by the end of our intro, it felt like we were up 10-0. So
And those games are hard to do, folks.
they are hard to do. I looked at you one time and I went, we're on pace to score over 45, 50 goals in this game. And now, obviously, you're not going to do that, but that's...
we score 3-1. 273, we've scored 96, we've given up. So that's almost on the dot. It's 3-1. That's pretty much tripling up your opponents. That's good. That's some good stuff. And that one's going to get in the left side, and you heard your fancy right there. And she hits the spot. I'm not sure who, but the Bulldogs answer the goal quickly and take a 3-goal advantage, their biggest of the day. Quarter number 2, top of the hill, end of the second half of a doubleheader, quadruple header in Westerly. 5 sports, we cover 5 playoff teams. Seeding don't matter anymore. 5 playoff teams, and we've had 2 wins. 1 real close one, a softball team, and they're getting used to that. We got the boys lacrosse team punch their ticket. The girls lacrosse team wants to punch theirs. Their playoffs are quick. You get a bye, you get a game, and you go to the title. If you trip up, you're done.
And that's what Bayview is hoping for right now. Bayview is hoping for a trip up. They are hoping to catch the Bulldogs sleeping here at home. I don't think that they're going to. We have a lot of seniors. Hannah Seltzer, Riley Peliquin, Sid Hake, and I know that there's a few more as well who this is their last time playing at Sal Algieri Field. They do not want to. Yeah. So Casey Cushing, exactly. So these girls do not want to go out with a loss tonight. And they want to go out and do exactly what they've done all year long, and they want to go fight for a lot of them, a second state championship in one school year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Last year, this is the round they lost. So they were 14-5. They made it to the Final Four. They would be completely unsatisfied with that this year. And at this point, rightfully so. Coming in, those are high expectations, but the way they've played at this point, now you're at an expectation point. Another whistle on the move. That was one of them slow starts, another whistle. Now we'll set up and get one of those half open, half not open shots.
And I believe we're just over halfway through the second quarter here.
So, all is rosy right now on the playoff front here for the Bulldogs. It's a longer run for baseball and softball. It's funky how they play. They play East Providence, who's won Bulldogs baseball, one heck of a team, tomorrow. And that is going to be a fun game to watch. It'll be myself and Jay Bradford, owner of XC Media Design, calling the game in the back there. And it should be Michael Poole on the hill for the Bulldogs, who were winners in round 2. They had a bye in round 1. So they were actually their only bye is the play-in game. They don't play. And a nice save by Cushing. So they play in their quarterfinal game. They obviously beat Burrillville, and now they will meet East Providence. If they beat East Providence, they go to their class. They go to the Division II Class C championships. And that victory takes them to the Division championship. Pretty convoluted. Pretty all weird. And then finally, the final championship is a 3-game series. Ever got that?
I do not. And I'm not even going to pretend to, and I kind of fell asleep while you were saying it.
Figured everyone was. That's why I give up.
It's long and convoluted.
Yes.
I have a question. The basketball courts on the far side of the quad right there, have they always been there? Not always, but in the last couple of years?
Yeah, across. Yeah, they did. No, that's an addition.
Those are new, right?
Off of the I forgot the Full Street parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're new to me. I've seen them, but yeah, they're like way new.
I don't
would
remember
say.
those.
Yeah, I mean I've seen them now for a couple of years, but I don't know when they put them in. They definitely new. They're nice. They're not. They used to be in the parking lot. They used to be way back. That's it. So we're rolling with a 5-2 score here, folks. Quarter number 2, South Jerry Field will go dim and take a break upon the finale of this game. And Narragansett is not going away. 5-3. And Narragansett, what am I saying? Well, eventually I'll get Bayview in, whatever. Yeah. So they score a goal. And Narragansett is who they're going to play. Oh, my God. Too many sports, too many damn teams. All right, here we go. So it's
I want to reiterate,
Mount
this is
St.
the
Mary's
fourth
Bayview.
game we've called today. This
Mount
is the
St.
fourth
Mary's
game we've called.
Bayview.
Not St. Mary's, Narragansett, Bayview. St. Charles.
So it's 5-3, folks, and now as a coach, you kind of tighten up a little bit and hope the players don't. At the middle, here we go. A lot of
Dave is
whistles. I think a lot of what's he laughing at me?
Dave's frantically texting me, trying to get us to get the name right. We got it. It's St. Mary's Bayview.
All right, there we go.
I said
And,
Mount St. Mary's as a joke.
Oh, I believe you. I've heard of them too. So the Bulldogs have it. They're moving. They're not pleased, and they're looking to answer. And just like that, like it was easy with that stick fake, and the Bulldogs answer. Okay. So if you can do that, then you should be up by more than 3 right now, ladies. They made that look like it was a video game. Honestly, like, okay, you scored. Look how fast we can do it. I mean, it looked that deep move was a great pass, great catch, and great stick movement. 6-3. When are they gonna string it together? Kind of is what you're feeling, but Narragansett's here to play, so they're gonna have to play. I mean,
again, not Narragansett. Narragansett was the
oh
last
my God,
lacrosse
stop
game. Well, that's honestly, I was just gonna say that the same thing right now applies to St. Mary's Bayview, the Bengals, that applied to Narragansett in the boys' game earlier today, which was you want to come back, you want to hit hard, but you don't want to wake the sleeping giant. Yeah. You know, you don't want to. You don't want to frustrate the Bulldogs team and have them really start firing on all cylinders, because they just showed you we can score at will when we want to. We can score at will in about 30 seconds if we need to. And that is not something that you want to light the fire of right now. And if there's 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half, and the Bengals, let's just call them the Bengals for the rest of the game.
Yeah, well, I circled it. I used to have to do that my first couple of years. I always wrote their whether they were the Jaguars, whoever, in front of me, just so it's never a question, because you can get screwed up if you do too many games like I have. I have it circled in front of me. They had to play East Providence, and also gave you a little information. In the quarterfinal round, St. Mary's Academy Bayview had to play East Providence, and they upset the 4 seed by a score of 8-7, which gave them the opportunity to play the Bulldogs today. 6-3 is the score.
I have to say, I gave DJ Gadget literally the biggest monitor that we have for the camera today. She's literally got like a TV screen up there with her.
She's probably got the hardest job. Yeah, it's tough to talk all the time or whatever, but to stand and have to actually just focus without talking to anybody, I'd go crazy. I'd have to talk. They'd have to shut the doors and let me talk to myself or something.
Well, I asked Juliana if she wanted to do commentary with me while she was doing the camera work. She said no. She politely declined.
I will say, though, for an internship, I bet you she put in more hours than anybody else doing their thing. She put in some hours, some weekend hours, some weeknight hours, and never complained a bit. Wanted to do it, actually, so that was a great program. I hope it works out and they keep doing it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And anybody that's interested in being an intern for the summer, for next year, yeah.
Backups, anything.
backups. You want to learn how to. Greg did some wonderful mentoring of being in the booth and calling some games, and Juliana called some games with us during it, so it was great. She also did some behind the scenes stuff. She learned some marketing, so it's a lot of fun, and hopefully we will expand that internship program next year. And of course, that was for high school credit. That was a part of the Westerly High School curriculum, which made it even better.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to know, I did tell her that anything she saw, not to hold against me or to really hold as a golden rule, because she'll probably learn the right way next year. I was like, I get by. And coming from the backside, makes a move, spin, and that one got stuck away. So the Bulldogs trying to add. They're only 6-3 here. It's not crazy. And in the back of the goals, comes around, and that one floats over the top, and that is going to be saved by the Bulldogs. They maintain possession here behind the goal, and this is for a ticket to the state championship. Their opponent to be determined between, that's why I'm saying it, Mount St. Charles and Narragansett are playing each other. It's right in front of me. The winner of that will face the winner of this.
So wait, hold on. You're telling me that Mount St. Charles and Narragansett are playing each other?
Yes.
And that's why we keep saying that this is the Mount St. Mary's?
Yes, it's right in front of me. That's what I'm looking at. So I circled the other one. Yes, that's what I was. How am I getting that name? All right, so the nice save, and they're on the move now. But the Bulldogs slow them down prior to midfield. The defense gets the ball down, and we're going to have a whistle, so here we go the other way. Right in this game, they know it, and it's infraction.
Dave has a great point. The Mount St. Mary's Mariners would be an amazing team name.
Yeah.
That's free. If anybody wants to create a town and a high school, a town called Mount St. Mary's, and they want to create a high school, you can have that name for free, the Mount St. Mary's Mariners. Courtesy of 321 Westerly. We are so sorry. And I want to say a sincere congratulations to the people of St. Mary's Bayview. These girls have worked hard all year long, and they don't want tonight to be their last game either, you know? And that's the thing about high school sports and amateur sports in general. It means so much. A lot of these people, they're not professionals. They're not coming back next year. This is their moment to shine. This is the moment where they're going to make memories that will last a lifetime. And these are not co-workers that they're on the field with. These are their friends. These are the people that they've been in the trenches with, maybe some of them since they were 5-6 years old. You know, so.
Yeah, it's funny you say that they're not stars, this and that, because I kind of fashioned my game right from the Pee Wee field, right from the start when I did it, to make them feel like they are for a couple hours.
They deserve to be.
That's
and they deserve to be. That's great.
Like
yeah.
they're stars for a couple hours, whether they're 6 years old, 12 years old, or 17. I know for me, it's cool. It fills you up a little bit. Rewarding. And nice save at the end of the half, a big one, because that would have made this 6-4 at the buzzer. And I do believe that is the buzzer. We are at the half, and we got a game. We got the Bengals with 3, the Bulldogs with 6, and 1 half to go. Winner moves on to the state championship. We'll be back in a few, folks.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939 and we look forward to working with you.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
What's going on, Westerly? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners, Verizon authorized retailer. And right now is the best time to come on in and get a brand new phone. We are offering our hottest new 5G phones, the iPhone 15, the S24 Pixel 8 for free with a trade-in. And the best part is 5G is finally coming down here to Westerly and the surrounding areas. So make sure you're on the best network and get it for free when you're on the right plan. Come see us at 224 Post Road.
The Thirsty Beaver Hometown Pub and Grub in Dunn's Corners is your ultimate destination for refreshing drinks, delectable dishes, and memorable moments with family and friends. Enjoy live music, DJ trivia every Wednesday night, and we're now the official spot to come watch and root for your favorite Westerly High School sports teams. The Thirsty Beaver, located at 265 Post Road, Spindrift Village, Westerly.
Hey guys, Paul at Surf Cantina. I'm hanging out in our game room, which is available for rent. We are currently booking our graduation parties. Feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to get you started.
And welcome back, folks. Sal Augeri Field, top of the hill, semifinals. Girls lacrosse, Bulldogs, Bengals, and the Bulldogs lead 6-3. Folks, I'll tell you right now, we were talking about it in the earlier game. First half of the doubleheader, Bulldogs moving on to the state championship. Would you rather have one loss or be undefeated and not quite get there or lose when you're there? Well, the girls have that right in front of them. That's facing them, and I know that they wouldn't be happy with what they've done. They've matched last year, and it says right in front of me in the season preview what they did last year. They wanted to up their game and win the state title. So that being said, I think they got to do a little bit more offensively in the second half maybe than they did in the first. Bayview is, St. Mary's Academy Bayview is playing a good game. They're here. It's 6-3. It's anyone's game. 2 quarters left for some of these seniors' careers. And it is up, and here we go, folks.
And which seniors that's going to be depends on the next 2 quarters. Right. And that is why it is such an important game right now. This is literally do or die time for both of these teams. I said Mount St. Charles myself. If you're St. Mary's Bayview, if you don't find a way to come back, which is not, you're nowhere near out of it right now. It's only 6-3.
And I see. A little technical sound with you. You're coming over pretty quiet.
Can you hear me now? Am I better? Hello? Test me.
Yep.
Test it.
Real good.
There we go. All right. But yeah, if you don't do it, you're done.
Yep. And a nice stop by the Bulldogs. Everything on the line, everything they worked for. And that 14-0 record's all fancy and nice, but Like I said, one upset away from it being a bad memory. It really is. You don't want to think, what's that undefeated season? You know what I mean? So it's the Bulldogs got to finish their mission, and there's only two steps left. Yeah, the boys team took one of those steps. Now they wait for the official word, and it goes around. I will make sure I know that on that end, or Ben, if you know how to find out. I don't know.
I completely zoned out and didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Figure out who wins between Smithfield boys. They must be playing today or yesterday. And that is a beautiful save. And the Bulldogs needed it, let me tell you. On the run they go. Cushing's so accurate out of the goal, and wow, by everybody. See how fast they flip the field. It's just crazy, the defenders.
You know, it's funny when you watch soccer or lacrosse on the same field that you watch football, and you're like, man, when you don't have pads on, you can really get down the field fast. You know? And, another whistle there.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing the whistles faint. They're faint. They're not blowing them loudly. But I'll tell you what, I hope for hope's sake that the officials don't affect this game one way or the other. And it's live right now, and from behind the goal, Narragansett, my God, baby, you scoops it up. All right, stop.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. All the way down the sideline she goes, and bang! Runs into Eric Nyberg, the junior. Worth the whistle, in my opinion. That's an intimidator. You need that. She had her stick straight, but I kind of think even if you do it legally, if you lay the person out in girls' sport, they blow the whistle. Because you can't. She didn't extend her arms, and the stick was parallel to the ground, and she destroyed the other girl.
But this is a non-contact,
you need that.
And that's the difference, right, between boys lacrosse and girls lacrosse. Girls lacrosse is meant to be non-contact. That's why you see the girls without helmets on. That's why you see the girls without as many pads on as the boys. And that's why there's more whistles in a lot of ways. It's meant to be non-contact.
Essentially. And I'll tell you what, the boys' finals is going to be contact. That is a game that I'm going to make sure I do not miss. I'm booking that day. One way
Smithfield,
or the other.
Dave has gotten the information, and Smithfield has beaten Mount Hope 11-7. It will be a rematch of last year's championship game on Sunday at Brown University.
That's right after the female finals, so yeah, they might be taking 2 buses up, but they know they're taking 1. And I'll be there for the doubleheader. I'm a fan, one way or the other. Either talking, oh my God, and almost on the board, big save. And this Narragansett team fired up and has a fan base. I think they're on our side of the field because they got pretty loud there for a second.
The boys' championship game, Dave is telling me right now, is Saturday at 5 p.m. and girls lacrosse is Sunday. So it is not a doubleheader. It's 2 days in a row.
I just looked at that also. Yep, 2 separate days. And that's because they do all of the boys' championships in one day and all of the girls' championships in another day. So
that makes sense.
You go. It's a fun event. It's a great event. I went and I think I saw 2 full games probably. The Bulldogs being the second and leave after a celebration. I got to go down on the field, which was cool for me. You know what I mean?
And there's a goal for the Bulldogs.
And they finally get one there in the second half, 7-3. They're doing enough right now.
Casey Macera.
Casey Macera.
Another one. And they, like I said, she came in with 84. It's nuts. 264 goals alone is nuts. I mean, you can't. And junior, Scanabieko, I know we avoided her name, but I don't mean to. But she's had a heck of a year. She had 10 goals. Allison Fulberg had 17. Nora Zabarini had 20. Riley Pelican had 17. Erica Nyberg had 27. Jenna Falcone had 19. I mean, those are all in the teams. I mean, that's crazy. They have weapons all over the field.
It's absolutely crazy, and they've been crushing their opponents, and that's why tonight has been a moral victory, at least so far on the scoreboard for the St. Mary's Bayview Bengals, because right now, keeping this game with 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter and then a fourth quarter to go, keeping this game within arm's reach at 7-3, you'd like to see it a little bit different, right? They almost scored at the end of the half.
Right
That would have
here.
made it 6-4. If, we're very close to this being a completely different game.
Ooh, another save by St. Mary's Academy Bayview. Now the whistle and move. And on the move down near our corner here. And they'll work from ahead here at the top. Trying to find space in the middle. Hard pressed to do so. 7-3 here, folks. Semifinal action. Winner goes to the show. Bulldogs made this level, made it to the semifinals last year, had a 14-5 record last year, had a 14-0 record this year, and they don't want the same results, and they get another one on the board. They needed that one. They need to at least level off the momentum scenario here. It's 8-3 now, 6 to go in the third. And the Bulldogs seem to need that goal to get fired up. A timeout by the Bengals, and we will return shortly.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
The Thirsty Beaver Hometown Pub and Grub in Dunn's Corners is your ultimate destination for refreshing drinks, delectable dishes, and memorable moments with family and friends. Enjoy live music, DJ trivia every Wednesday night, and we're now the official spot to come watch and root for your favorite Westerly High School sports teams. The Thirsty Beaver, located at 265 Post Road, Spindrift Village, Westerly.
Hey guys, Paul at Surf Cantina. I'm hanging out in our game room, which is available for rent. We are currently booking our graduation parties. Feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to get you started.
And we are back, folks. We got a timeout here following a Bulldog score. It is 8-3. Again, this is for a trip to the state championship on Sunday. The perfect season needs a perfect ending, which needs a win today. They needed that goal, huh? Yeah, they're up by 5, and you say that. But that even that hit on 2 levels, they kind of took away any kind of momentum or any kind of, I don't want to say hope, but it's getting near that of their opponent. I mean, you got to figure, if you make the Final Four, you're a quality squad, and no one's going to go easy. And that just kind of shows the talent of these 2 Bulldog teams, and we're a little spoiled. All we watch them do is win. You know what I mean? This year, that's all we saw either team do. I saw the boys' team lose because I traveled to West Smithfield to do it. But on this field at home, we've watched nothing but the team win and win by a lot. So when it's within range like this, it's dicey.
Absolutely. Like I said, within 5 minutes of a game, we saw them up 10-0 earlier this year. The girls, that is. So when you see a game that's 8-3 in the third quarter, it is a testament to how tough this Bengals team is, and what they're bringing to the table right now to keep this high-powered, high-octane offense in check.
I mean, we already got a boys team in the state championship. We got a girls team and a girls softball team and a baseball team who won both had a bye and then both won their quarterfinal matchups, or they're in double elimination tournaments. I don't know really what to call it, end of the series. Either way, they won and they're moving forward. Their playoffs run a week or so later than lacrosse, and they get a lot of games in. The boys' championship is at Rick, normally.
I was trying to hear you. I was trying to listen to and understand the playoff system for baseball and softball right now. And the answer is you just got to keep winning, right?
Just win.
That's when you're in the playoffs, just win. You just got to win.
If either team lost that first game, they got to win at least 2 extra games to get back to where you would have been if you won that game. So both of them winning, and what a huge home run again. And I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Caracciolo up in the booth, and I'm frustrated you guys stole that. You got the right game. I'm just kidding.
Well,
my game was a great game. I'll tell you right now. Go ahead.
Well, by the way, I just have to say he's been elevated. He's no longer Mr. Caracciolo. He's now Dr. C.
Oh yeah.
He's now Dr. C. Did he get a doctorate of any kind? No, I don't believe he did. Is he a medical doctor? No, sure as hell not. But his nickname is now Dr. C. Why? I don't know. That's what we decided. So, Dr. C and Coach Miranda, shout out to them. Thank you for helping me earlier tonight. And,
so it's been a blast all year long with them, and I hope that continues because their format, like I said, it could. But for the Bulldogs baseball team, the format they had last year was much more suited. They would have given them a much larger advantage because they will get to a point. The finals is a series.
By the way,
here, this is it. Go ahead,
I was just gonna say, check out the sunset happening over the hill there, overlooking downtown Westerly. On the far side of the field, when we go back into the other side of the field, it's just a gorgeous sunset, gorgeous night here.
Nice save by Cushing right in her face. And she's having a heck of a quarter here. She's been peppered a little. And the Bulldogs grab it off the scoop, and on the run they go. They need another one here now. On the move, and they get up over the goalie, and they get it to drop. What a shot. Bulldog statement goal right there, and what was just 6-3. Boom, 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 9-3, and we're creeping our way to a second state championship appearance here, earned at Sal Jerry Field. On this very field, these seniors will never play again, but if they win today, they will happily think back, and they head to Brown Stadium if they can. Hold on to this thing. It's only the third quarter. I'm getting a little excited. But when they're running on the field, they seem to get faster. I don't understand. They don't get tired. They just get quicker. They got up and down fast there, and what a shot.
Well, these are highly conditioned athletes. I mean, we have soccer players on the field right now. We have track and field players on the field right now, state champions and everything.
Basketball players.
Volleyball player. We got a little bit of everything right now.
Yeah. And that's what you bring that together and make some organization out of it, and that's what you got is a 14-0 team with state champion expectations, really. You have an athletic all-star team out here from different sports and brought together to be a lacrosse team. And that's essentially what the boys do. From my perspective.
And a lot of these girls
way
have
back,
been
all the way
champions.
back to that championship, way back when 4 years ago when they were up a division. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And a lot of these girls, as well as you and I learned in our first games here at Sal Algieri Field this year, a lot of these girls play lacrosse during the winter on a travel team in Connecticut, and they won a championship there.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're moving around here. Bulldogs have it, and another whistle. What is happening?
A minute left in the third. 9-3.
So the Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead here in the third.
And I'm about to say verbatim the exact same quote that I did in the previous game. you need to score 3 times the amount, or in this case, over 2 times the amount that you scored in the first 3 quarters of this game in order to tie it up right now with the Bulldogs. If you are.
And prevent them.
Yeah, and you have to prevent them, and that's almost impossible.
Another shot right here from the Bulldogs. The whistle, possession. 30 seconds. And they will hold for last shot unless an opportunity comes in earlier. She splits 2, 3, wiggle as she works and scores right through the middle, weaving through the defense. Throws one in late, 16 seconds to go, 10-3 Bulldogs. And man, oh man, we can start taking the nails out of the bag anyway. Now, they haven't quite been put in yet, but it's darn close, folks.
That play almost looks like a basketball play where you're starting at the top of the key and you break your opponent's ankles. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah,
you know, she's starting up top, just a little juke, and then boom, straight up the middle, and she's got it.
And when she weaved and bobbed, it was kind of like slalom. Like those posts they go between. She was going between defenders like that. That's what they can do. They're capable of doing here. So it's 10-3, and we're about to hear a whistle. And we're going to run down here. I don't know how the whistle has it blown. And it goes wide. And that's it. 3 quarters in the books, folks. 1 quarter to go. That one right there. 4-0 Bulldogs. That makes it 10-3 Westerly. 1 more quarter and they can punch their ticket. The boys just did. We shall return.
What's going on, Westerly? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners, Verizon authorized retailer. And right now is the best time to come on in and get a brand new phone. We are offering our hottest new 5G phones, the iPhone 15, the S24 Pixel 8 for free with a trade-in. And the best part is 5G is finally coming down here to Westerly and the surrounding areas. So make sure you're on the best network and get it for free when you're on the right plan. Come see us at 224 Post Road.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Karate for Kids at Kiefer's Martial Arts builds confidence, improves listening skills and focus, and builds a variety of physical skills like coordination, strength, balance, flexibility, and motor skills. Combine those and you'll see how we set kids up to be successful in school, more responsible and respectful at home, and to excel in any other sport. Get 50% off our 2-week trial using coupon code 321 at KiefersMartialArts.com.
And we are back. You can hear the crowd in the background, folks. It's been all Westerly today in this semifinal doubleheader. Boys punch their ticket, and we'll be in the state championship versus, more than likely, Smithfield. And that is on Saturday, the 1st of June at 5 o'clock at Brown Stadium. And these girls are 1 quarter away from punching a ticket themselves. This was their goal in the preseason. They made it this far last year with a 14-5 record. Unblemished this season in the league, and they want more. They expected to go further, and they've now started to open things up. And it appears as though their opponent's going to be Narragansett. And they've almost planned on that all year, similar to the boys. That being said, another quarter to play, folks. They have seemed to have an answer every game. In the middle here, final 12 minutes of senior's career here of one team, and the ball is up. Westerly has it.
And this is the final quarter of their careers, like you said,
That's it.
here at Sal Algieri Field. And you know that that's going to be emotional for them. And you know that they're going to want to go out on a high note and put an exclamation point on this presumed victory today ahead of the state championship game. Dave, do we know? Can you look up who they are facing in the championship game? Do we know yet? And again, I know that that is a presumed victory. However, just judging from what we've seen, like I said, and it's hard to say this. It's always hard to say this, no matter who the other team is. And we've seen last-minute dramatics on both sides of the field or court or whatever we're doing. But the Bulldogs, from what we've seen, it's now becoming mathematically impossible soon for the Bengals to come back from this.
And
there's
she
another
held
one.
possession. Wow, how she got through three and managed to hold possession. She keeps that stick up so high. And Alex Luzzy does the same thing for the boys in the middle there. And bang, goal number 11. And now it's getting darn near impossible, like you said. Any which way, I think the air is out of the Bayview balloon, proverbially.
Bayview Balloons, also another great name. And again, we want to say a huge kudo to Bayview, to the Bengals, and all of the girls on this team that have played so hard all year and made it to these semifinals. Our hats are off to them. Our hats are off to the seniors. They've had one heck of a season, and if it ends here tonight, they have nothing to be ashamed of. They can go home, hold their heads up high. They lost to an undefeated Westerly Bulldogs team. And sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes you just run into a buzzsaw, and what are you going to do? But they should hold their heads up high for being here right now.
And Cushing with... Nope. Excuse me, it's not Cushing whatsoever. Bulldogs have the whistle again.
And it will be Narragansett. So it will be Narragansett Sunday at 2 p.m.
And St. Mary's Bayview pops in there fourth. 10:30 to go. Will that be enough? I don't know. 7 more is needed. And the offense is in full effect here for the girls. So, like you said, I'm confident they're headed to Brown. I know the boys are. And I tell you what, our spring teams have proven not to just be regular season flashes of brilliance. Every one of them won their first round game. Every one of them had a bye and then won their second round game. So they are all on to whatever lies ahead for them. Difference, everything. State championships if you're in lacrosse, baseball, and softball, much more length and depth. And on the move is Bayview. Bulldogs. 6 in the air. As the clock ticks away, they've been waiting, fighting, working for this all year long. This chance to win a state championship, just a chance. It takes a lot, let me tell you. It takes a lot of years. It was even that way for me. Not as many as them because they play year round, but the same Pee Wee team I played with the state championship team that we played with, you know what I mean? That's the way it works, and they're in that flow now, and it's going to continue. And what a save. I think. There's a problem with it.
And
Clock's running anyway.
We're going to go again, though.
And that one gets by. Goal number 5, 11-5.
And maybe we spoke too soon.
Well, I think they had 3 or 4 opportunities. If they're given that, anyone's going to eventually pop it in. Again, only up 6. Feels like 20.
2 goals by Bayview in the last minute or so of the game, which is they're going to need to do that repeatedly from here on out if they want to have a chance. They are down by 6 right now, as you said, but it feels like a lot more than that. And, of course, you know that the Bulldogs, if they need to have seemingly been able to score at will all season long.
Yeah, I
So-
fully expect them to answer right here. They didn't mean to give up the goal, obviously, but now they'll focus a little bit more and they'll answer with the next score. That's what they've done all year anyway. And, calls are going Bayview's way. There's no doubt about that. Every time I hear a whistle or see a stoppage, they're running in the direction. And there's the whistle. That one kind of, she raised her stick over her head, so I know that. And
Greg, you mentioned Pee Wee's a few minutes ago, Pee Wee football here in Westerly, and we see our sponsor XC Media Design down there on the right. We will be joining XC Media Design and Jay this fall on Saturday afternoons, Saturdays in general, long days, at the Pee Wee Field, and we will be covering Pee Wee Bulldogs football in some capacity this fall. Which we are very excited to announce. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I know that you're in the booth doing a different job, but so that will probably be the announcing that we have. But we're looking forward to working out all of the kinks of that over the summer with XC Media Design and the Pee Wee football team.
Sounds great to me. I was wondering about the Thursday Beaver. What is it going to be like? You walk in, it says Charahoe with an arrow, Wesley with an arrow the other way?
I
Is that how they're
believe
going to separate the crowds so there's no problems?
I don't know. They have a Charahoe Beaver on one side and a Bulldogs
That's
Beaver
funny.
on the
There
other
you go.
as it is. And they also have a Stonington Beaver. They have a Bear Beaver. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And
12-5.
as they slowly get back, the end is near. Every time the Bengals score, the Bulldogs answer, and unfortunately, that recipe doesn't work out for the Bengals.
And by the way, speaking of Stonington, our goal for next year, we have not done it yet. But if any parents are out there listening who have kids in both school district or who have a kid in the other school district, friends in the other school district, we are looking to cover all three towns, all three high schools in the fall. So. The Stonington one has not been official yet. We are still in communication about that. But Charahoe is 100% happening. We're very excited.
And a nice save by Cushing. As the score is 12-5 here, folks, and wide open if they get it up there.
Greg, we've gotten messages already about this coming year's Thanksgiving Day game. We're in May, and people are already messaging, hey, I know it's at Stonington. Are you going to be covering it?
Of course.
We do everything that we can.
Yeah, that would be a priority if there's one you circle on the football season, generally. You know?
Yep.
And the whistle. Another. Little less flow here than. Well, the fact that there's so many whistles that hurts the team that's trailing you to get into a flow. But I don't think the Bulldogs defense or offense will really allow it. They're going to have a shot on goal here. And from behind, bottled up and smothered or a score there. Oh, another score, 13-5. It's out of reach now, folks. Now it's just a number game. It's a countdown game. 13-5. The Bulldogs have now complemented their perfect season with a bye, a semifinal victory, seemingly here at Sal Jerry Field. Next stop, Brown Stadium on June 2nd for the state championship versus Narragansett.
Sunday
the boys
at 2 p.m.
will be there, June 1st versus Smithfield. And that's everything that was written on the boards preseason for all four teams. It pulled out that way. You rarely will you see a 1 seed versus a 2 seed, then a 1 seed versus a 2 seed on the other side. Rarely will you see a boys lacrosse team and a girls lacrosse team from the same school go to the state championship. And that's all happening right before our eyes, and it is so exciting. And we got a whistle. But, yeah, so there's a lot of opportunity, and I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that is this weekend, right? No.
It is. No, it's this weekend. It's this Saturday and Sunday.
Good. So I'm going to be there one way or the other, folks. Or if I had a chance to do it, I'd have to do it right like that. And the goalie's moving here, 13-5, doesn't really matter.
Wow.
And they're going to go as far as they can. Oh, yeah, why not have some fun? And he loses it. And then uses the stick as a weapon.
Yeah, you might have, and I don't know if their goalie is a senior, but you might as well go out and have a blast there.
And that's a hit to the head here, or near it anyway, getting a little bit chippy.
And now that is not fun. That's where it goes into the not fun category.
Yeah, you got to be careful because the other team's careers are over, and some of them take it emotionally, and some get pissed off and do ill-advised maneuvers like that one. I'm going to be honest, that state championship ended in a straight-up brawl. There was no handshakes after. There was nothing. It was a fight. And that took away from it. It really did. But I still love it. We won the fight there.
Oh my God! And we're gonna and speaking of, we're gonna see if there's any animosity on the girls' side from the debacle that happened last week with the makeup game between Narragansett and Westerly, the girls lacrosse makeup game where Narragansett didn't bring their varsity to come play us as they were supposed to. So and
the Bulldogs can a 14th. And they're going in style to Brown University, folks, and deserve every bit of it. As this team has all but secured their way. They've won. This is a League One, so this is their 15th league win here this year by Casey Macera this time. But so many weapons. They're a team. It really never got close. They got, I don't know, maybe 4-2, but that was really early. And they just kept doubling over for the Bulldogs.
Casey Macera, that's at least her 85th goal of the season.
Nah, she had a lot. I put away the notes. But yeah, she got a lot. lot. And Hannah Seltzer, half over 50. That's fun. It's always fun when everyone's winning. I don't get it, but they're all winning. Middle school's going. That middle school Pee Wee football team won the championship, turned into a middle school basketball team. That team's going to be dynamite. It's going to help the varsity football team. They will have starting players on the field. It's going to help the basketball team. It's going to help a lot of teams. Volleyball team. I don't know how much help it'll help the soccer team. That's where Coach Lovey, he knows them in the youth system. I don't get over there because Black and now it's another goal by Westerly. 15-5 with Sarah Cans, another one. And I think that said we had 5 minutes to go. Ticket has been punched. Nail has been hammered in. This puppy's in the books. These girls have got 15, so fitting because that's how many league games they've won this year.
And, you were talking about all of the winning that's been happening here in Westerly this year, and I think it's all the culture, These kids, it's the culture. It starts with the coaches, the parents, the community all gathering, rallying around these kids, and it's been wonderful to see all season long. And we're happy to put a mirror up to that culture and what we're seeing right now. So makes our job easy.
At every level, it seems like the coaches that are coaching at their perfect level. The ones working with the younger athletes, they just have that special ability to get the kids to understand, buy in, and they can yell at them and they don't get scared. The middle school goes right through to the high school. And the off-season trainers that they do. Football players are still playing right now. And they're in all-star seasons all over the place. I saw the quarterback Landon Husserl. I'll send it to you, Ben. You can make the post of his off-season camp where he's going.
Oh, Jordan sent it to both of us. It's
Oh,
insane.
it was insane, absolutely insane. And he's been going the whole time up till then. But that's just incredible. And he's not the only athlete that's training or playing. I'll tell you what, all of those Pee Wee teams are all on an all-star team right now. All those Pee Wee athletes that's traveling, and they go all over the country. I don't know how they can pay for it, but they go all over.
The amount of travel league memes and reels and TikToks that I've seen in the last few months is insane. Just like parents being excited to get their kids in a sport and then seeing the travel league schedule that they signed up for and just being shell shocked. It's a lot. And like we even said, a lot of these girls played a travel league for lacrosse. And was that another one?
Another one. Oh, that's another. We still have a little bit of time. 16 to 5.
Westerly gold, Riley Peloquin.
The senior, Riley Peloquin.
Yeah, good to see that one. I tell you what, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how DJ Gadget's doing it. I'm an agony right now, and I'm just sitting in a chair. That is a thanks to DJ Gadget. It's a long day.
Definitely.
And you can't sit down. On the move, the Bulldogs again here. I think they are safely tucked into the state championship here. And that is going to be a party. Whether you hear me or see me, one or the other is going to happen. But if you see me, you won't hear me. Get it?
Yes, I get it. Your riddles are aplenty, Greg. And guys, I want to prepare everybody for a bunch of nonsense this summer. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun down at the beach. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to call some volleyball games at the Sham Lot, and that should be a lot of fun because, we're not going to take that too seriously, and we'll take it seriously, but it'll be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a ridiculous summer. Greg, are you excited?
Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited. I get random notifications from people and stuff, and I was telling you about the middle school. They won it 4-0. And that was the team I keep telling you about, Frankie Arnold. I graduated, a real good friend with her father, Luke. And she was the one who had the 15 strikeouts in 5 innings.
Yes.
And, she always does. All right, so they moved on. And his daughter, Frankie, was the pitcher. And this year, you got to listen to this. I did the math right here. She has pitched 106 innings and has 264 strikeouts. She strikes out 2.6 out of every 3 batters.
That's
incredible.
2.6 out of every 3 batters.
What in the? That's incredible. That's just middle. Yeah, it's just middle school. We saw the girls' basketball team, and these teams aren't just skating by. They're insane. My God! Congratulations to Frank Arnold, Luke, and their team. I know they're headed over to Scituate, I'm being told. And if they win in Scituate, they're in the Rhode Island State Finals at Rhode Island College. So I don't know when exactly, but so they're doing their thing. That's incredible, unheard of. That means literally like, oh my gosh! I don't even know.
We have 30 seconds left in this one, and the Bulldogs are about to punch their ticket to the state championship, and you know that these girls could not be more excited.
Oh, no, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, these girls are smart. They really are. They're going to get excited, but then they know when to temper it because they're not done. They're not done. Clearly, they're not done. Look at what they're doing here today. They have their eyes on the prize.
17.
And that's another goal. Holy smokes.
And that is the exclamation mark on their season.
Yes,
that's the exclamation mark on this game, and an exclamation mark on these seniors, and that was Hannah Seltzer, I believe. So Hannah Seltzer, the senior, with the 17th goal of the game.
And that will do it, and the Bulldogs have won their 15th, and that is the biggest one of all. They got the bye week semifinal victory right here versus the Bayview Bengals. The Bulldogs 17-5 victors. They punched their ticket to the state championship on June 2nd at Brown University. Said in the season preview, 14-5 last year in the semifinals was great, but that was not good enough for this year. They had their eyes on the prize, and folks, today, the doubleheader. The boys headed to Brown University State Championship June 1st. The girls headed to Brown University State Championship June 2nd. The baseball team won, the softball team won, and the volleyball team will be playing shortly. What a start to the playoffs for the Bulldogs. Congratulations to the ladies. That's all you're going to hear from me here until we get back to Similori, I do believe, for another baseball game.
Updates during that from Lincoln High School as the boys volleyball team tries to advance in the quarterfinals there. And I want to say a huge thank you to Evering Electric, who literally brought this game to you. We had a little bit of an emergency last night, and we cannot thank Evering Electric enough for their quick response to our issue to help avoid disaster and to help us bring you this game and so much more. Huge thank you to Evering Electric. If you're looking for a qualified electrician serving Rhode Island and Connecticut, please give Evering Electric a call. Tell them you heard about them from 321. They are the best around. Thank you so much to Mike Evering and everyone at Evering Electric. Greg, thank you so much for this. If we don't get a chance to call girls lacrosse for the rest of the season for the championship game, I just want to say hats off to these girls. We're going to do our best to cover the Brown championship game in some way, but look at those ladies. Win or lose on Sunday, those are champions, and we love it. We're so proud of them. Congratulations. Greg, you end this. I'll see you soon.
Well, it's just great to watch, and it's great to watch the seniors run across and back for the last time there on the field. Or doing that right there, and that's something special. Their teammates joining them, and what a year it's been. What a job they have done here. But I know that they're not satisfied. They're not. They've done some fantastic things without a doubt, but their eyes are on Narragansett, and I wish them the best of luck, and hopefully I'll either be there or I'll be watching and talking about it.